So I'm hearing many people have trouble accepting your relationship with your spirit family, and also your relationship with God, with the Most High. Many people don't want to accept it because you really do work your hardest to be the best version of yourself. And you could be targeted for that reason, because people that do target you are not ready to build a spiritual connection. So when they see you do it, it makes them envious. Envious almost feels like a strange word to use, just because they can start now if they want to, but envious is still like the perfect word, because they're not willing to start, and you've already started, and it's like something within them is pulling them away from building that connection. And I feel like it just has a lot to do with their environment, because when your environment is saying one thing and then you want to go a different way, it's really hard for a lot of people to be different, be unique, and not be afraid to stand in their differences from others around them. When you're different, you stand out like a sore thumb, I just heard. So maybe you find a lot of discomfort in that, because you feel like you have to like explain your take on things, or explain why, or maybe you just feel like you don't want to have to deal with negative things that people have to say. So for that reason, you might shy away from what you really want to do to, I heard, smother the fire. Smother the fire. Now, if this is not you, this could be someone close to you. Like maybe someone close to you that you know sees you as a positive influence in their life. Like sees you as someone that is spiritual, someone that wants, like has a deep desire to connect to the highest version of self, and they admire you for that. But the people in their circle, maybe their family members even, or their, individuals that they're around when they're not with you, they could be feeling insecure to actually hone in on their spirituality. So I'm getting like two scenarios here. Like either this is someone that you know that actually admires your spirituality and wants to learn from you, but they kind of, I heard they may make excuses or shy away from getting started because they feel like it's hard and it's intimidating for them. But they have a desire because that's their true nature. It's just that their environment is smothering them. And this could be you or someone else. Just take it how it resonates, because there's two stories here. So place it, place the resonance for you where it needs to be when it comes to who's in which place. Okay. I'm hearing that you would be there for that person if they wanted you to. And then I'm hearing sometimes you might want to speak something positive, but sometimes you don't know the words to say. Maybe there's just some people in your life that you just want to talk to help them see certain things in a different way, like how you see it, because you have found a way to deal with difficult situations. And maybe you tried to speak to certain people around you, like family members and friends or whoever, and maybe they didn't take to you well, or maybe you just feel like they didn't really hear you. And I don't really feel like you were forceful. Maybe there were times where you may have gotten forceful because it's just you being passionate about the person because you love them so much and you want the best for them, but they're not ready to accept the shift in their life. But this is something here where it could be you, but now it's really leaning towards someone else in your life that they have good qualities. Like, there's good things about them. They may have gotten wrapped up into a few things here and there. Maybe they got in trouble with the law a few times. Maybe they just don't have the best group of friends that would assist them with making better decisions. You know, it's like the environment is really impacting their current state right now when it comes to their spirituality and their individuality in society. And this person usually chooses to do things that are just in alignment with their environment, and they haven't been breaking out of it, and it's really causing stress for you. And I heard something about insignificance. What's the whole situation with insignificance? Something about this person feels, it's almost like this person is like touch and go. Like, one minute they say something that lets you realize how much they desire to get closer to their spirituality, but then in the next breath, they'll say something like, I can't worry about that right now because spirituality can't get me paid. Like, something like that. Me getting into spirituality is not going to pay my bills. Like, it's not going to put food on the table. So why are you trying to get me to see this, or something like that? Like, I just feel like you have come from a good place to many different people in your life. However, right now it's feeling like a specific person. And you know they want to, but they're kind of like fighting with you. I mean, the best thing you could do is just say what say what you say, or say what you've said, and leave it at that. And let them know, like, look, if you know, when you're ready, I'm here. Straight like that. That's it. You know, don't like stress yourself out trying to help someone else that's not ready yet, because many people are just not ready, and that's a part of their journey. And then you don't want to impose on someone's journey that's not ready, because it really stunts their growth. That could stunt their growth too, to impose on someone that is not ready yet by like being forceful. Like, we are not to be forceful, because love is not forceful. However, it is a gentle guide. And I always say that love is a gentle guide, just like the Most High is a gentle guide. Let me get a charm. Let's see what comes out. Trying to mix it up a little bit. Mix it up. I feel what I want, but it's running away, so I guess that's not the right one. What's this? Oh, it's a key. I heard you gave this person the key to your heart. Things might not always go well with you and this person, but I just heard no hard feelings. Maybe there was like disagreements, arguments. Maybe the conversations got heated, but there's still love here. There's no love lost. Maybe some frustration, yeah. Aggravation. Annoyances, because I feel like something happens on repeat, and that can be an annoyance when you're past that, or at least you want to be, but you keep getting reminded of the situation through the continuous repeats. But still, I'm hearing that you're so full of love that it's like you have the key to your own heart, I'm hearing as well. Which tells me that you're willing to lock it up if it needs to be locked up. And that just basically means closing yourself off to continuously giving to someone that doesn't want it, that doesn't want you to give to them. Like, this is somebody that you could be like, oh, let me help you with this. I could do this. I could do this. And then you might become like somebody who smothers. So at least that's what Spirit is saying. Or at least this person might feel this way towards you. Like that it was like a smothering situation. But it was meant out of love, because you don't want the person to mess their life up. But I'm just hearing Spirit say, you have the key to your heart. And to a certain extent, this person has the key to your heart as well. But you have to know when to lock your heart up and just stop trying to give to them when they don't want what you have to offer. Because you know what you have is special. You know what you have is healing. However, if you notice that the person that you're trying to give to is not receptive, it's a waste of your energy, and your energy is very valuable. So Spirit doesn't want you to just be walking around, I heard, casting your pearls to swine. That's in the Bible. Spirit doesn't want you to give all of this ancient knowledge to individuals that will not appreciate it, okay? Because as a healer, you have to learn how to pull back when it's time to pull back. You have to learn how to really see the cues in people that don't want to be bothered, or people that are just not ready, because they'll show you that they're not ready, because they'll be pushy, overbearing. They could even be rude to you. So straight up, like, if you're trying, if they need your help and they're being rude to you, they're not ready. If they can't tone it down, okay, and collect themselves enough to back off and chill and come to you correct, then they're not ready to work with you. And Spirit is saying that like very forcefully, because people could people can become disrespectful when they've been in the dark for so long, and really don't know how to conduct themselves enough to be respectful to you. However, you don't have to take disrespect from anybody, Spirit is saying. So if they can't tone down that energy enough to respect you when they come to ask for your help, then they're not ready to work with you. I don't care how much money anything is worth. Like, say for instance, you are a healer and you provide a service, and people are coming to you, but then they get impatient and rude and disrespectful towards you. They're not ready to work with you. And until they're ready, they shouldn't book with you then, you know, because they're not ready to even receive what you're saying anyway. So it'll be a waste of not only their time, but your time as well. And your time is way too valuable to waste it on someone who is disrespecting your blessings. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. So you, as a healer, you have to be ready to close your heart with the key. Lock it up when it's time to lock it up. Because some people just don't know how to respect what you have to offer, don't know how to respect the love that you give, because they're not coming from a loving place. I heard you could assist for however long you see fit, but if you feel disrespected and mistreated, you don't have to take that just because you know someone needs healing. They have to get to that point where they're responsible enough to check themselves and apologize if they need to apologize for anything. Okay? Because this is a message for healers. Okay? I feel like my nephew's gonna run in here. I think I didn't lock the door. But yeah, I think that's it for this message. Let me get one more charm. Let me see if something comes out. Mix it up. Okay, I'm gonna take the one that fell. What fell? Avocado? Avocado is not a vegetable, it's a fruit. I don't know why that's important right now. But you know, in Caribbean, I almost said Caribbean companies, but I was trying to say Caribbean countries, or in the Caribbean, it's a pear. You know, it's called a pear because it's a fruit. It's green, heart chakra, fruit. You are fruitful. You are fruitful, and you are whole with the seed in the middle. Oop. Uh-oh. Okay, well, guess that was done with the show and tell because it fell on the floor. But I did show it to you already. But I was going to show you the black circle in the middle. And to me, that represents wholeness and understanding that you are one. I heard one and the same of everyone. And when I'm saying that, I'm talking about like the power of one, how we are all one. And once we actually grasp that fact and are all on the same frequency, that's when the world is going to change. So exciting. Yay! That is exciting when you think about it. Like, wow. One day, we might have to wrap around a little bit to see the whole beauty of the matter there. You know, the whole beauty of the outcome. However, you can create heaven on earth for yourself, though. And that's the truth. Heaven is created in your mind. It's true. So if everybody's mind is in heaven, that's when heaven's going to be on earth, because as a physical person, we are on earth. You got it? See what I'm talking about? That's good stuff. That is good stuff, okay? So yeah, that's all for this message. I hope it gets to who needs to hear it. I hope it helps you in some way. And everything you do it with love. If you would like to book a call with me, you can. Just go to www.milkhoneyrose.org to do so. And always remember that God is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. I'll see you in the next reading.